John was a young man known for one simple thing: he never complained. Whether the sun burned the fields or rain washed away the crops, he kept working, quietly, faithfully, sincerely. Everyone admired him, but no one truly knew how lonely he felt inside. One day, the old village chief called him and said, "John, your hard work has not gone unnoticed. Take this." In his wrinkled hand lay a tiny piece of gold, shining brighter than anything John had ever owned. John's eyes widened. "Gold, real gold." The chief smiled. "Yes, use it wisely." For the first time in years, John felt hope. He quickly decided how to use his precious gift. He would trade it for something that could finally change his life. He went to the market and found a man with a strong, beautiful horse. John offered his gold. To his surprise, the man accepted. John rode the horse proudly, thinking, "Now my life will be easier. Now I'll be respected." But the horse was restless, wild, and difficult to control. It threw him into the mud again and again, until a passing farmer laughed and said, "You don't need a wild horse. You need something steady. Trade it for my cow." Tired and embarrassed, John agreed. Now he had a cow, calm, slow, gentle. He thought, "This is better. I'll have milk, food, stability." But soon the cow stopped giving milk. The farmer had tricked him. Another man saw his frustration and said, "Don't worry. Trade your cow for my pig. At least a pig is easy to feed." John hesitated, but agreed. The pig, however, caused even more problems. It escaped. It ate everything. It annoyed everyone. People complained, and John felt ashamed again. A traveler noticed his struggle and offered him a goose in exchange. "At least it won't run away," the traveler promised. John accepted. One more trade, one more hope. But even the goose brought disappointment. It was noisy, aggressive, and always hungry. Children teased it. Adults avoided it. And one day, it flew away. John stood alone in an empty field, with nothing left. No horse, no cow, no pig, no goose, not even the tiny piece of gold he started with. Everything was gone. He sank to the ground, covered his face, and for the first time in his life, he cried. But as the wind brushed against his cheeks and the silence settled around him, a strange realization slowly rose in his heart. Through all the trades, all the gains, all the losses, he had been chasing happiness outside himself. Gold, animals, possession, status. None of it brought peace. None of it filled the emptiness he carried for years. He finally whispered to himself, "I kept trading things, but what I truly needed was here all along." He touched his chest. His honesty, his hard work, his kind heart, his faith, his simplicity, these were things no one could take from him. For the first time in his life, he felt light, free, peaceful. John walked back to the village with empty hands, but with a full heart. People asked, "Did you lose everything?" He smiled softly. "No, I finally found myself." And from that day on, John was known not as the man who had nothing, but as the man who understood the true reason behind joy. Happiness doesn't come from what you own. It comes from who you are.